Hey traders, my name is Josh and I'll be guiding you on everything you need to know about code-free trading and how automated trading can help your portfolio. Whether you've been trading for 10 years or just starting out, I'll show you how easy trading can be with the right tools. Whether you're looking for short-term or long-term trading, Eightcap and Capitalise.ai are there to take it to the next level. Capitalise.ai is an automated software available free of charge with Eightcap. Capitalise.ai allows you to create your trading strategy in everyday English. You can then take those strategies, backtest them, simulate them, which is similar to paper trading, or you can run them live. Let's take a look at how this would work. Within Capitalise, we need to create an entry, which will get you into a trade, and an exit, which will get you out of a trade. We're on the entry stage at the moment. Let's go ahead and for our first strategy, use the euro dollar. Now, anytime you select an asset on the wizard, you'll get a link below here to Trading View where you can reference the price, you can adjust timeframes, and you can add indicators as well. And for our first strategy today, we're going to look at using an RSI, a relative strength index, which is at the bottom here. And an RSI is a trading indicator that measures the speed and change of an asset to evaluate overvalued or undervalued conditions in the price of that asset. It can signal when to buy and sell. Traditionally, an RSI reading of 70 or above indicates an overbought condition or situation, and a reading of 30 or below indicates an oversold condition. Typically, when the RSI is oversold, it could indicate a buying opportunity and vice versa. So let's go ahead and set up a strategy with the RSI. Now, anytime you select an indicator on Capitalise.ai, you can adjust the parameters on the tooltip above. I'll leave the default of 14. I'm going to choose a 1 hour time frame. And then we're going to say what's happening with this. So let's say it's below 30, so it's oversold. And there's our first condition. And you can have as many of these conditions as you want in your strategy. We're going to leave it at 1, and then we're going to go ahead and buy, in this case, 1 lot of euro dollar. Now that we have our entry, let's go ahead and click next. Notice at the top, it highlights an exit. Feel free to move back if you need to edit. And for our exit, on this example, we're going to use a profit target so we can take profit at our desired level. And we're going to set a loss benchmark in case the trade goes against us. So let's go ahead and close the position if the loss per unit of euro dollar is, in this case, 50 pips, or if the profit per unit of euro dollar is 50 pips. We're going to go ahead and click next, and that's all there is to creating your strategy, traders. It's an entry and exit. Here on the test and automate page, you can choose whether you want your strategy to run once. In this case, it'll enter once, exit once, and stop, or in loop. So every time it finishes a cycle, which is an entry and exit, it's going to start another cycle and another cycle indefinitely. You can limit the amount of trades your strategy takes. You can also have a total stop loss for the strategy. And here you can name your strategy. And if you don't want to, we'll give it a name. And then below here, we have our full trading solution. Here you can backtest your strategy, which is going to test it ex post on historical data. We have 2 buttons for this. We have the default backtest, which will test it for 90 days, basically 3 months. And then we have the time adjusted, where you may only want to test your strategy for certain days or weeks. You can go ahead, select those dates on the calendar and run the backtest. You can simulate, which is similar to paper trading. So it's going to show you the trades on Capitalise, but it's not going to touch your live account. And then you can run live. So anytime your conditions are met, Capitalise is going to open and close trades accordingly. Worth noting that once your strategy is live, you don't have to have Capitalise open, nor do you have to have your Eightcap trading platform open. Capitalise will monitor, trigger, and execute in the background. For our strategy today, we're going to go ahead and backtest this. We should see results within minutes, depending on the number of trades your strategy is generating. If your strategy is generating thousands of trades in a 3-month period, it may take several minutes to complete, but generally should not be longer than this. And just so you're aware, our backtest uses 1 minute data. It's just the granularity of the test. you can most certainly run any strategy through it. And it's obviously different compared to our live and our simulation strategies, which is using live tick data updated multiple times per second. So let's go and have a look at this page. Our backtest is at about almost 50% now complete. And to go through this page while it's running, here at the top left-hand corner, you can rename your strategy. You can see the hits are building here, and a hit is a cycle. It's an entry and exit. So it's basically the number of trades your strategy's generated. In this case, 12. Our P&L was 2.79% on a one-lot trade. It was just above 2,900. Here, you can limit the number of trades you see on your backtest. You can run live if you like the backtest straight away. And this is your control panel where you can run live. You can edit the backtest, clone, rerun, and get a shareable link. Then here we have our entry that we typed out, our exit that we typed out. This is our hit chart here, and this represents every trade that would have been taken in the last 90 days had you employed this strategy. And if we move our mouse pointer over one of them, we can see some information. For example, this is hit 9, it's trade 9, it returns 0.47% on a one-lot trade. The P&L was just above $510. And you can also see the lowest and the highest point the trade reached in terms of min and max. Now, if you want some more information on hit 9, like execution time and price, you can find that in our notification panel. This contains every trade from the latest down to the first. And each trade has two cards, one entry, one exit. Exit always at the top. So if we scroll down, we're going to see hit 9's exit right about there. And then hit 9's entry just below that. So this strategy would have triggered on the 31st of January, 9 a.m., executing at 1.0806. And it would have exited a couple hours later at 1:35 p.m. on the same day, executing at 1.0857. Then below here, we have our win-loss ratio. This strategy produced 73% winning, accounting for 8 trades, each winning about $572, and accounted for 27% losing. That was 3 trades, each losing just under $530. Traders, that's all from myself in this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next video where we'll be looking at using different exits for this strategy to try and better our results. Take care.